Oh. There we go. Hello.
Hello!
Welcome.
It's just us guys. Nobody else here today.
No one else at all.
Yep. Andrew's really wishing he could make it, but you're stuck with us tonight.
It's very bright up here.
He said the game.
Oh
Look.
Oh no, the lights went out.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You guys. Yeah.
I've had a good life.
I'm just
Amazing,
kidding,
Andy's
guys.
here.
See, he was here the entire time.
Man, that mask was $10 well spent. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Battleground Games Live, here in the loft at Battleground Games in Abington, Massachusetts. I in the mask. I'm Andrew. Hello, everybody. And with me today I have...
I'm David.
Hey, I'm Travis.
Amanda.
And we're going to get to last Friday today. But before we do that, I wanted to talk quickly about Extra Life.
Yeah.
Because Extra Life is a thing that is still going to be happening. We still have totals listed under me, and they haven't changed in a week now. So what do we have to do to get you guys to donate to Extra Life, besides acting stupid on camera and wearing a $10 mask?
Guilt.
We do that already.
Guilt sometimes works. Yep, guilt and shame. I thought maybe show off some more of the lovely, lovely stuff we're going to have available at Extra Life. So we have, I don't know how many of you guys know Simeon Cortesano, who actually brought Extra Life to Battleground. But he is a driving force behind our Extra Life participation, and he has really gone out of his way to get us a lot of fantastic stuff that we can give away during the marathon. And I thought I'd show off a couple of the things. He went to, it wasn't at HasCon that he got these. No, it was at the GP.
GP Providence.
Yeah. So at the GP this last week, he got a couple of fantastic items. This is an Obi-Wan playmat that is all the background here, and I'll put it on the other camera in a moment. All the background is hand-drawn by Aaron Miller, and it is
beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous. It says Extra Life 2017, signed by Aaron Miller, and man,
It's really beautiful.
the only thing that was pre-printed is Obi-Wan.
Obi himself.
Yep. So all the other stuff on there is custom. And we've got an avatar of Woe, signed by RK Post, and again with some custom stuff thrown in to make it more interesting.
Also really gorgeous.
So gorgeous. I'm gonna switch cameras so that we can show it off a little bit better here. Just move this out of the way for a second. Here is the avatar of Woe, and you can see there is actually an entire avatar of Woe in the corner here that RK Post has added on there. So custom, unique, one of a kind. Again, here is the playmat. This playmat is so thick that we weren't able to get it into a playmat tube.
Have to get a different tube.
It's a thicker material than your usual playmat. But you can see Obi-Wan, and then you can see the custom design or custom made background art.
Palace. Looks like Jabba's palace.
Yeah, Jabba's palace. So signed
pretty.
custom arts that we will be giving away during Extra Life. In addition to the things we've already shown off, because we talked before about some of the other things we're going to be giving away. We have the HasCon promos. I can't remember who got those for us. Somebody got us HasCon promos that we were able to donate for Extra Life. That was David.
Yeah.
He did it. Thank you, David. Those things are spectacular.
They're so gorgeous. They're so cool.
And we have a 40K tank that we showed off last week. So the HasCon promos, those are for any donation that is a multiple of $15. The tank we decided was any donation that's a multiple of $7.
Yeah.
There is, of course, the date with Derek. We've
Yeah.
seen Derek on our stream a couple of times.
The date with Derek is a really good prize.
Guys, I think we can turn off this light now. It was nice mood lighting for the opening. There's a switch on the back of it.
Yeah, it's on like that.
Yep, got it.
Zoop.
There we go. I'm not being
Yes.
blinded out of the corner of my eyes now.
Yeah, it's so much nicer. So yeah, a lot of fantastic prizes available. And get your donations in now, and you can be entered for some of those things. In the meantime, shall we play a game?
Let's play a game.
Would you like to play a game?
So, last Friday is a game about a serial killer hunting children who have come to a campground.
This guy is not a child, okay?
He's got a beard. I guess
Look
they're
at him.
RAs. You know, they're...
Can we hold that under the
Sure.
document cam for
I'm
just
going to
a
switch
moment?
to...
He is not a child.
It's probably one of the counselors.
Yeah.
So yeah, here, we'll show this off in document cam. This is Amanda's character, Bill.
That's Bill.
So when you start the game,
He's a lumberjack.
people are playing random characters. There's, I think, 3 of each
Exactly,
color.
yes. It's Friday the
So
13th.
we
That's
chose
it.
random characters for everybody. Amanda is Bill.
Yep.
Do you want to read us Bill's special ability and flavor text?
Sure. So Bill is a brave and energetic guy, as you can tell, who's always ready to lend a hand. He likes to barbecue with friends, but he's
Here are the
basically
instructions.
shy and not much inclined to dialogue. I love the term.
Not inclined to dialogue?
Just dialogue.
Okay.
He came to Camp Apache because he loves the outdoors. Good for him. He has an axe in his picture, so I think he also likes to
Chop
destroy
things
the
down?
outdoors.
Okay.
He's a
yeah.
lumberjack, and that's okay.
Yeah, sleeps all night, works all day. He has a special ability of bravery. After he removes a corpse token, he can move 1 white dot further. So yeah, that's Bill,
See, DG-Dell's right on it.
Billy boy.
Because there are 5 campers, both Travis and David are going to be playing 2 campers. So who are you playing, Travis?
I am playing as Kelly and Jack, if we want to,
Sure.
I guess, throw them up simultaneously.
Yellow
just so you
player
get
Kelly. Here we are. And green player
Hey, Malcolm.
Jack,
hey,
who we decided is actually
is
Matt
actually,
Mercer.
yeah,
Matt
does
Mercer
look a
has
lot
gone
like
to
Matt
camp.
Mercer.
striking resemblance.
It's kind of scary. He's gone to camp to DM some games, and unfortunate
D&D
things
camp.
are going to happen. It's Klingon language camp.
So, Kelly is a practical and dynamic girl who refuses to be intimidated when it's time to get involved. She came to Camp Apache to prove that the curse is just another ghost story told around the
Lost my
campfire.
pencil.
Like she's just, this slasher is just totally bogus. It's fake news, and I am going to prove it all wrong.
Kelly's
Jack.
in for a surprise.
Jack is a very athletic guy who cares about
have a pencil in
maintaining
your
his
bag?
physical appearance. A friend convinced him a trip to the woods would be a great way to have fun and exercise. He came to Camp Apache because he is always in search of new experiences and ways to stay fit.
Excuse me a moment, guys. I have to go grab a pencil. I'll be right back.
And of course, what better way to work out than running in fear
Running from a murderer.
from a terrible, monstrous murderer?
Yeah, we're playing a horror game for Friday the 13th. We feel like that's probably, fitting.
It's apropos,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Shall we wait for Andy to get back before we read our last 2 characters? Or do you want to just go ahead, Dave?
I'll read him, then we'll put him on camera after he gets back. I got Jason and Steve.
Jason, Steve.
Jason is a mild-mannered and steady. Because of his name and for his passion for horror movies, he is always the center of his friends' horror stories. He came to Camp Apache to distress from the city life. He's got the power-up Shrewd, After placing a bear trap token, he can move 1 dot further. Stephen is a fashionable and eccentric guy, but you know you can trust him. He is never separated from his beloved guitar. He came to Camp Apache looking for new inspiration. And he has the power-up recycling. Once in each chapter, he can collect a lantern token from the game board and place it on his camper card to reuse it.
Okay.
So, Jason is blue player. There's Jason. And there's Steve with his guitar, looking so mellow, ready for camp.
Did you have fun playing Betrayal at Baldur's Gate, DG? Because it looks like fun. We just haven't had a chance to play it.
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar to Betrayal at the House on Hill, or
Betrayal at House on the Hill.
on the Hill. House on the Hill is where the betrayal is. I'm so bad at that.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. They had Ravenloft for their haunt.
Okay.
So just a little FYI to our chat. Normally, I have the stream up on my screen because I'm monitoring it. I do have it up, but Andy is going to be hiding it from us because
you guys will
are
be
going
able
to
to see
what
where
he's
the maniac
doing.
is.
But it's a hidden information game, so we can't know that. So I do have it hidden on my screen. I have it minimized, so I have the sound going so I can hear it, but I'm not going to be able to look down at my screen and cheat.
And of course,
So
on
you
our
know.
system, guys, you
I have
in
the chat popped out.
Yeah, don't chat about where I am
Yeah, don't tell
on
me.
the board.
But I have the chat popped out on my screen. I do have the audio for our stream playing for myself, so I can hear if we get buzzing.
That's right. If we get bees, we'll
But
address it in the
my
packet.
screen is just the chat, and that's it.
Yep.
It's the chat and my desktop.
Yeah, we can't see the video feed, but we can see the chat feed. So
Yes, the chat
just-
feed we have a nice big screen for
Yeah.
up above.
Just don't be a jerk.
Okay.
Yes,
So,
no spoilers. Thank you.
Chapter 1, Arrival at Camp.
Yeah.
So, I have to, before you guys get at camp, secretly deploy some things around the lake. Your objective during this chapter, no, you can, I'm going to put them face
They're
down.
face
You
down,
don't have to
so-
cover your face.
Maybe he's scared.
You will note that there are several cabins around the lake here that have locks.
Mm-hmm.
The locks are colored,
Yep.
and there will be
Yeah,
keys that match. What?
We can still see that screen.
Oh, I know.
No, DG Dell just said the bar below our
Says
feed.
we're playing Betrayal.
Oh.
Yeah, it does.
I can update that. Zoop.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah.
We have the technology. We can fix it.
Yeah, it's OBS.
Whoa! Extreme close up.
I should have caught that before we went live.
It's okay. I know, professional streamers who
There we
do
go.
things like that.
Now it says last
Hey.
Friday.
Stream.
It's right. I guess I'll
Do
cover
we have
this
to
up
leave you here,
now.
Dave? Are you just going to be chained to the loft from now
Yeah.
on?
I mean, it's not that bad.
There are worse places to go.
All right, so what I was saying is, your objective during chapter 1 is to find the keys that match the cabins and get into the cabins.
Okay.
So there's a blue lock, a green lock, a yellow lock, a red lock, and a brown lock. There will be keys amongst these green tokens that I'm going to be putting on the board. But there are other things that are also hidden around the board. So let me put some of these out here.
All done.
I didn't ask you to give me a turn.
I know what's where. You guys don't.
Physics came through again.
I like that we look like either little South Park characters or fire hydrants. Especially the red one.
You killed
But,
Kenny.
Yeah.
Oops.
They-
Lost.
It's
This is relatively new-ish. How long has this game been out, Andy?
About a year.
About a year, okay.
An expansion just came out for it this week.
We just thought it would be appropriate to play this month specifically.
Yeah, I was surprised when I saw on Discord that there was an expansion that came out because I thought this was a much newer game because I didn't see it around last year at
Yeah.
all.
Okay, so I don't exactly know what my strategy is going to be, and then I choose a space to start
Yeah,
in.
this is one that I remember getting asked about at PAX.
He knows exactly what his strategy is.
It's playing coy.
Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, I think the expansion just came out.
Kill them is a
Yeah, Andy, Steve suggests that you
Yeah.
kill us.
Well, that's sort of my objective, yes.
Thank you, Steve.
So, during this
We'll make sure
chapter-
this one dies first then.
Yeah,
counter suggestion.
we have a Steve
You could possibly not kill
in our
us.
characters.
Have you considered not killing us?
With a spoon? That's just cruel. At least make it a spork.
Something a little jaggedy.
Yeah, that's the clutch strategy. Yeah.
Oh, guys, you
Yeah.
each get a clue to start with. You each get the clue that's highlighted on your card. So look through the clues and find the appropriate
I get
clue
a
for
shovel.
each of your cards.
I get this one.
There you go.
Thank you.
I
Dig, dig, dig.
just realized I get a sneaker on both of my characters, which I didn't explain when I was introducing my characters. When using a sneakers token, I can move 2 additional white dots instead of 1.
He also has a Jason. So here's the thing, Steve, that you missed, I think, is that Dave has Jason and Steve. Those are his characters. I have
Steve-
Bill.
Steven is Jason.
Bill's a
so,
lumberjack.
I'll make sure the two meet.
and that's okay.
I don't know how well that shows up, but yeah, we can't see the feed at all now, so.
Okay. So, I just wanted to double check where I'm going to be starting. Does everybody have one clue that matches their thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
If this was
Shuffle
like
the
a
rest of these
betrayal
clues up a
game,
bit.
I would not trust Dave at all.
He's got a trustworthy face.
I don't trust him.
All right. So,
I have that effect.
I will choose a location where I will be starting.
Okay.
For your information, I will be starting in one of these
Blood spatters.
blood spatters. Yes, exactly. So, somewhere around the board is where I will be.
Just making the dramatic entrance from the outskirts of camp.
So I'm going to
Are
start.
these little places where
here.
our character tokens are?
We can start any, I think, adjacent to where our meeples are located.
No, at the beginning you appear where your color is.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
But it's not actually on spot, so it's one adjacent to.
Yeah,
So-
well, there's one
Colored
that's,
spots.
that's colored. It has like a little
That's
ring
where you're going to
around
start.
it.
Yeah. So
I believe that spot is specifically called like the
players, you guys, the campers, always sit on the little white dots. Each turn, you will be able to move 2 white dots.
Hey, Andy?
Yes.
Can you grab the mask? So we actually
Oh,
did
sure.
that to start with. Andy.
Should I wear the mask for now?
Yeah, well,
I can't wear it with my
Malcolm asked,
glasses
is there a
on.
possibility that someone's going to jump scare you guys from the staircase with a hockey mask? Yeah,
We tried
Andy
it.
has the hockey mask,
It was
so
it was super well planned and was fantastic. You should go back and watch the beginning of this
we
stream.
certainly
Yep.
didn't just come up with it right before the stream.
yeah. But when you go back and watch the VOD, it's just
Yeah,
Oscar worthy.
so good.
Honestly.
What was I saying? Oh, you guys move 2 spaces every turn. You cannot land on a space that is occupied by another player.
Okay.
If you go over me during this chapter, so say I'm on space 113 and somebody steps over me, I kill them as they pass and their corpse lands on the space they're going towards.
It's tragic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I believe I get an extra turn, or an extra movement on my turn. I move one space between numbered spaces and track my movement on my sheet back here. Every third turn during this chapter, I will reveal where I was 3 turns ago. And you guys can try and figure out where I am from there.
It's like triangulating on a crime show.
And I have various superpowers as well. They give me some benefits.
Spork. It's a murder spork.
Oh, do I need a spork now?
Yeah, there's your murder weapon.
It was I, in the campground, with the plastic fork. So, I have already chosen my location. I know where I am.
Excellent.
Amanda, you go first. So you are starting. You are Bill.
Bill's
you may
been
move 2 spaces. If you get to one of the tents, you can flip it over and find out what you found.
I can't get to a tent within 2 spaces, but I can move towards one of the tents. So
If you have the running shoes,
I don't.
you can use them to run faster
I
and take
don't.
an extra move.
1, 2. All right.
Okay.
I moved over number 106.
Now,
I am not at
for-
106 because it is not a blood spatter.
There you go.
For the players, the counselors.
Yes.
Do we count the numbered spots?
No,
we
they are
do
not
not
spaces.
count numbered spots, right?
Right.
So
So those aren't spaces. So
Right.
I'm
That's
oh,
one. That's
okay.
one move. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to where you were moving. So, yes, you move only. You only count unnumbered
1,
spaces.
2.
Yes.
Okay. 1. Yeah.
Oh, and the
that's
boat.
as far as I can go.
If you are on a dock next to a boat, you can go to
move it
any other
across to-
dock,
Okay.
but you take the boat with you and leave it wherever you end up.
All right. Well, that's where I am.
We'll figure out the rest as we go.
all right.
What are the? Can I see the?
Yeah.
It's Last Man Standing. It's got 4 chapters. Or
Right.
5
So
chapters.
in this chapter, the goal of the campers is to get into the buildings. So you have
Yeah.
to get a key, carry it to the building that has the matching lock without getting killed, and get inside. Each building can hold 2 campers. So if one camper unlocks a building, somebody else can
Yeah.
follow them in. Once everybody is in a building or dead, the chapter ends. If I manage to kill all 4 of you before you get into any buildings, that's effectively the end of the game, and there is no
Yeah.
chapter 2.
But then, if someone survives,
Oh, all 5 of you. I'm sorry, yes. Travis is pointing out there should be 5 of you in cabins.
yeah. But if we survive, there's another chapter where we start looking for the murderer. So yeah, it's sort of
In chapter 2,
kind of Last Man Standing,
Things are
but
different.
also
Yeah.
there's like a switch in terms of how, like, what the goal is in each chapter.
yeah, there's 4 chapters in the game, and each one has different rules. So chapter 1, which we're playing right now, everybody's trying to get into a cabin. Chapter 2, everybody's trying to find and murder the axe killer, the strangler, the slasher.
Yes.
And regardless of whether or not they succeed, chapter 3, one person is replaced with a white token and becomes the chosen one, the one who is destined to save the camp. And the slasher's objective in chapter 3 is just to kill that one person,
Kill that person.
while everybody else tries to block him.
God, that's going to be stuck in my head forever now.
And then chapter 4, the final chapter, again, everybody is trying to hunt down and stop the maniac. So it alternates.
Yeah.
Me trying to kill you and you trying to kill me.
The hunter becomes the prey.
Yes, exactly.
All right. So it's yellow then. We're just going.
Yes, yellow
kind
is
of
next.
In
Do you want to
order
swap
of
your
the-
cards so that we can keep track? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right?
Yellow starts right here.
Yep.
And I suppose I'll go 1, 2 on that one.
Okay.
And then green. Do that one as well. Green starts right there.
Yep.
And I will go 1, 2
Sounds good.
over there.
All right.
David?
I'm going to put that there.
Yeah.
Let's see. I am actually going to use my bear trap, right?
Ooh.
So the bear trap would drop in a space next to you. So you could drop it here or here. And I cannot step on a bear trap. I have to use my move to disarm it.
I'm going to place it.
And
Actually,
you have a special ability with your bear trap, right?
Yeah, I do. After I place a bear trap, he can move 1 dot further.
Oh, okay. So maybe move 2 spaces and then drop a bear trap, and then you can move another space.
Possibly. I'm gonna move to there.
The rulebook does advise that in this chapter, campers not cluster too near each other, because it might make it easier for me to slaughter you all.
Yeah, that's the
It's
thing.
fine.
Where's the blue cabin? Actually, I am gonna go this way. 1, 2.
You don't have to match the key.
Like, you don't have to be the
Yeah, the
color.
blue character doesn't have to open the blue cabin.
They
You
can.
just have to have the blue key in order to open it. And I don't know, these keys have like giant hall passes attached to them. You can only carry 1 key at a time.
So what I read is that the person that has the key can enter, and then the person that is colored cabinet can enter. Only 2 persons can be in a cabinet at once.
This is true. Only 2 people can be in a cabin at the same time.
So I am going to drop a bear trap token there.
Okay. Good to know.
I am going to. I think I can
Yeah, you can get into one of those.
open a tent. I got a shovel.
So put that on your card.
Okay.
That's
then-
that's the
It's in the center of the card there.
Yep.
Yeah. So the shovel is a useful thing. If you discover a corpse, you can use the shovel to bury it, which effectively removes it from the board.
Yeah.
Now
At the end of the chapter, if there are more corpses than living people, I get a bonus for the next chapter.
Now the brown one. I believe. Let's see.
Chat, can you guys see where I am? I don't know if you can see on document cam here.
I'm gonna go
where
to
I am.
there,
I'm there.
and I am gonna place a lantern here.
So the lantern, I do not, if I go to a space next to it, I reveal myself. It lights up all the spaces that it touches.
because of course we're
That's
all
what
wandering
the
around in
yellow.
the dark.
Those are what the yellows are for.
Digidel
But
says he cannot see.
Okay. I will bring it a little closer for you. That is my secret location where I am hiding.
all right, and now it is the slasher's turn.
Okay. So I get to move 1 space to a joining space to the one that is near me. So it doesn't count, obviously, white dots. You can move right over them. So it's like that.
As just like we can move past the big dots. So
So I believe, what is my objective here? I know.
What's your objective? To murder everyone.
Well, yes, but also to set the board up for the next chapter. So I am going to.
Just got to play to win. Just murder everybody this
Yeah,
chapter, and then
murder
don't
everyone.
even need to worry.
I'm going to
I have a
move
feeling
to
that the
this
red
space.
key might be over in this area.
Okay.
So now
As far
I
away
am
from the red cabinet as
here.
possible.
It seems like a thing to do.
That's where I'm hiding now. And I will
Well, I'm
pass
right
the
next
turn.
to a couple of tents, so I'm going to look.
All right, passes. The turn goes to the next turn. If
Yep.
we get to turn 15, that's the end of the round or the end of the chapter.
Malcolm asks, does the killer have to move?
Or can you
Yes.
stay?
No, the killer cannot remain stationary.
He's got restless legs.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna look inside this. So if I look inside something, does my movement end?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
It's at least one movement, because
Yeah,
there is a
it's
white
one
dot.
movement, but you should be able to move 2. But if you look in a tent,
Right. Just flipping tents.
Yeah.
Ugh, ah.
Campers.
there are lots of little extra pictures and stuff on here that I'm curious about.
We must also find the killer's father's army suit.
It does
as
not
well.
specify, so I believe you
Super.
can investigate and move.
And finish my movement.
And if we're wrong, chat, you can yell at us.
Yeah.
I
This
found
is-
the
I mean,
blue
okay.
key.
Blue key.
Oh. Uh-oh. She's already got a key.
Sounds fantastic.
So I have a blue key, so I'm going to move one more space this way.
Actually, that
Oh.
tent is...
There's a little dotted line
okay,
here.
okay. Nope, you're good. Yep. You go
I'm
there.
not going to this tent. I'm just going
Yeah.
to this spot next to it.
Okay. Jarvis.
All right. Kelly is going to move right here. Reveal. This is the green key.
Excellent.
Yes. And now, knowing that you can't carry a second key anyway, am I able to spend my
Double.
sneaker token now?
To make an extra step?
Or did I need to declare that at the beginning of the
No,
turn?
I think you can do it anytime.
So
Yes.
it
Did you
lights
move
up
2
all the big
spaces to
numbers.
use
Oh,
that
okay, yeah.
tent?
No, I only moved 1.
So theoretically, you have 3 more.
So where is the lantern?
You use that.
It is on this space here.
Oh, so
No,
I
it should
guess
be on the space you're
a
on.
small dot.
Yeah.
The other thing being that I cannot
Which means it lights
I
this
cannot
space.
backtrack over spaces I was previously at
Got
the
Correct.
turn.
Yeah.
So I need to go forward.
Okay.
So I
Only
guess
forward.
yeah, forward and only
Always
forward.
forward, never running.
So I guess I'm gonna go there, and
Spend your sneaker.
my sneaker when using sneakers, I can move 2 additional white dots instead of 1.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You move fast.
So, I mean,
And now that I have the key, I can.
yeah, definitely. We'll just run with, and we'll try to be consistent.
it's
about
entirely
what we
possible that
decide.
the rules do specify, and I just didn't see it.
Yeah.
I mean, you folks in chat should be familiar with the fact that we don't.
Miss things.
Yeah, I mean, we're often playing games for the first time. None of us have played this before.
Yeah, this is brand new to us.
So we may get things wrong, but we'll get them consistently wrong.
Yes. So with sprint, it says
Yeah.
2 additional white dots instead of 1.
Correct. So
So
if you
does that
normally
mean-
used it, you get 1 extra white dot. If you use the sneaker, you move 2 additional white dots. Because it's you.
Okay. Oh, so it's my because that's my special ability.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Gotcha. So yeah, you know what? I'll just burn it now.
Okay.
Does this get discarded?
You
It
can
goes
just
back
flip
in
it
the-
over. Actually, there's a you can.
Toss it back in with the tokens, and we'll
Okay.
shuffle those up.
Yeah, I'll run that way.
Actually, I think maybe it's supposed to get shredded, but whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah.
If it's
Clue
a clue
tokens.
token, it works.
Yeah.
If it's a tent one, I
And
guess.
and now Jack is going to left or right, left or right. We'll go with this one.
Ah, Jack's
And
dead.
the analysis
I
paralysis
killed Jack.
got to him.
Without him even. Which space did you go over?
I
was obviously there.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm not.
Oh.
there.
And I just found the
You got
yellow
each other's
key.
keys.
Yes. So
I sense a romance happening between Jack and Kelly.
So I need to again. I can't backtrack.
Yeah.
Apparently, Jack, despite the physical specimen he is, he cannot double back.
You can't go
He
back.
cannot pivot.
It'd be great if you could knock that boat over this direction, too.
I'm forced into going this way,
All right.
Yeah.
and I want to eventually get myself up here. I don't know if that's going to happen. I am going to burn my my sneaker token for Jack as well. Will we find a discard pile, or
Is that a town
Did-
based
did-
one?
Leave it faced up.
leave it face up, just over there? Okay. And so
You
that's
could get that other tent.
I can run into this other tent. That's one. That's the red key. I can't pick it up.
So we just leave
Right.
it there.
Does
Yep,
that just
it
get
just
left
sits
there? And 2. All right.
Okay, Jason's turn. Jason, I know you're actually on my side. You're a killer like me. Come to the dark side.
I have a shovel. I will use it
Well, I mean,
to bury the dead.
Join me. You'll be more powerful than you ever imagined. I don't know what voice that was.
Yeah, I,
that
was all
was
over the
an
place.
Interesting mix of accents. Yes.
Emperor Arnold.
David, did you
Darth
already move both your guys?
Schwarzenegger.
Oh no.
Have you played Lego City Undercover?
I've not.
Okay, so Lego City Undercover is one of the Lego video games. I love the Lego video games so much. Lego City Undercover has a character that has an Arnold accent, and there's a level that you play in a construction
Flip
like
over
area,
this one.
Okay.
and
Which is a body.
he talks
Oh, no.
throughout the
I'll
entire
bury that body.
of the level.
Oh,
and he's
okay,
like,
that
he's like
works.
the foreman, and so he's telling you what to do. He goes, "Stop
So I just
walking,
remove
man,
it, correct?
and
Stop
stop
running,
running, man." Everything he says is a pun based on an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie title,
Alright, so-
and then at one point he just goes, "Wow, wow, wow, wow."
And I'll
It's
move there.
fantastic.
Leaving all pretense.
Oh, and then Steven.
I do highly recommend.
Steven
the game.
will
It's
pick up
hilarious.
his lantern, which he can do once per chapter.
Okay, so those lights go out.
Well, I'm going to replace it, so it'll be 1 second.
We'll just put them here for now.
One other thing that you guys should be aware of is once per chapter, I can cross the lake by walking across the bottom of the lake. I don't have to be by a boat in order to do it.
Totally not Jason. Nope. I'm going to place...
Yeah.
It
the
actually
lantern
says I
there.
swim, but I'm pretty sure I just walk.
Yeah, well, your body was recovered
That's the
from the
adjacent.
lake.
That's right, I'm heavier than water. I'm a waterlogged
Andy,
killer. Yes,
if the lantern is here,
yes,
it
goes
lights
to,
up these two.
Yes.
Does it light up this one?
yes, and also 157.
Okay, then I need another yellow thingy.
So, if you guys do manage to enter a cabin, the lights in that cabin come on, and it lights up all the spaces around the cabin.
I'm just going to wait there. Oh, wait, no. Actually, that's a bad idea. I am going to wait on the other side of this path. Is that the right move? Yes.
All right, so that's
Because you have the brown key, right? The red.
No, I have
and
the blue
Steve?
key.
Oh. Who's
I
the
do
brown?
not have the
I
brown
don't think
key
anyone
either.
has the brown key.
Oh.
To my knowledge, nobody.
Hmm.
Nobody I know
Like,
of.
the red key is over here, but the cabin is here. He
Okay,
has the green and yellow keys.
Blue is... Somebody has blue, right?
I have blue.
Okay.
Bill has the blue key.
All right.
All right, so it is my move.
Yep.
I'm
Brown,
going
brown is
to-
the one key that hasn't been
Yes, the
discovered.
only key we haven't found.
going to move to this space. So that is now my secret location. And do I use an ability?
Yes.
No, I think I'm good. Next turn, I'm going to have to reveal where I was 3 turns ago.
Okay.
So now
All
we
right.
are on turn 2.
I'm trying to get over here. I'm gonna go 1, 2, right there. So I'm in the middle of the lantern
Okay.
area. And that is my turn.
Okay.
I'm not inclined to dialogue, so I'm
Passes
not
to-
chatting with anyone.
Oh, fine. You're in character.
Should have worn plaid.
All right, so I guess Kelly is going to stroll on over.
Yes, that's exactly
Yeah.
it.
This
DG Del.
way.
Next turn, they discover old killer tracks.
And
Maybe 2, 3 turns
Jack
old.
is going to stroll on over this way. And that's going to be that.
Okay.
All right.
I enjoy how casually you just uncovered a corpse during your turn. And it's like,
Yeah.
Shovel, shovel, shovel. Oh, let's keep going.
Well, I don't want him to get more power-ups for Chapter 2. Because they are bad. Where's Red Cabin? Red Cabin's all the way over there.
And red key is, nowhere near it.
Blue Cabin is that way. Brown Cabin is this way.
Though if you get the red key, you can take the boat across the lake.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I am going to have to reveal myself after I move. So how do I want to do this?
And you're one move a turn?
Yes, I am one move a
Unless
turn,
otherwise.
unless I do something special.
oh, did anybody already answer Malcolm?
What was that? Yes.
Does the killer start specific
Yeah,
points?
there are certain numbered points that have blood spatter,
And those are
and
the
the
spaces where
killer's
the killer
player
can start.
gets to pick one of those to start at.
Yep.
So we know where he might have started, but we don't know exactly.
Like,
So based
like
on
these-
where he reveals where he was 3 turns ago, we'll know sort of where he.
And most of the killer
Yeah,
moves
could
a
be.
little bit quicker than us because they usually cover about 3 squares or
Yeah.
3 dots a turn.
just thematically, I imagine, at least on like these edge spots, he just emerges from the woods.
Yeah.
And it's just a slow, steady saunter towards Murderville.
Well, so
So
where did
I'm
we?
going to actually use one of my extra abilities.
That's not fun.
I have
No. I'm
sure
running
it's fun for
shoes.
him.
Running shoes are supernatural speed
He's near one of us.
and allow me to move twice
Yeah.
in a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move 2 times. I'm going to move to...
He's going to go after me first because I've got an axe.
He keeps looking towards my part of the board. Pretty sure I'm gonna be
Just
murdered.
throwing you
I'm pretty
off.
sure
It's a
he
red herring.
went there.
Maybe. Possibly.
So it actually will reveal his starting position.
Yeah, we'll know about where.
So because I used my running shoes, I get 2 moves this turn. I am now there. And I reveal where I was 3 turns ago. I was here.
Surprise!
Yeah,
I
there's a
mean-
shocker.
Yeah, I'm good at this, huh? At this misdirection thing. And now it is turn, that's the end of turn 3. So we go to turn 4, and it is Amanda's turn.
I'm looking at the directions he could have gone in. I mean, he's got to still be in this general area. Okay. 2.
So the instruction book, when it describes this screen that I use, it says on the left-hand side, it has instructions for each chapter. And it has sort of a vague illustration which indicates what happens during each chapter. And on the right-hand side, it has the various cabins. And it has, I have the same map you guys have. So really, I should be using that to plan my moves.
Yeah, instead of
Instead of
giving
looking at the
yourself
board.
away.
But then it says it also has a notch that you can use to look at the board. So I could be using that to observe you guys moving. I chose not to do that. I think that's optional gaming. You don't have to actually play by looking through this tiny notch in the board.
Probably
Maybe,
for the best.
maybe if we didn't have the camera set up and you're just able to like sit at the end of a table like
Yeah.
like a DM screen
Yeah.
and then just kind of peer through at everybody, I could see that working.
Incredibly unsettling.
Did you already move?
I did.
Okay.
I did move. Yeah.
All right.
so
Well,
I
it was nice knowing you guys
here
because
now.
I do definitely get the feeling I'm gonna get murderized
There.
very soon.
What did you get?
I got the hearing little. I got the Hulk Hogan amp up the crowd icon, which I do not know what that does specifically.
Maniac to reveal whether or not he occupies one of the numbered circles adjacent to the camper using the token.
Right. So I just yes or no.
Yeah,
you
creepy
can
eyes
hear
is
me.
a good mechanic.
Okay, so I guess I'll make my second movement continue there, and then I am going to use. I'm gonna Hulk up.
Right. So if I am here,
That is adjacent.
here,
Uh-huh.
here,
Uh-huh.
here, or here, I must indicate that you hear me.
Mm-hmm.
You do not hear me.
Okay.
You're kind of safe in a not kind of safe way.
I mean.
Alright.
Yellow. I still need to move.
Ah.
I moved green and I didn't move yellow. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You were so caught up in trying to find
Can
out
I
if
pass through occupied spaces? I just can't end my turn there? Or can I not be
I
in the
believe
same
you
space?
cannot actually go into a space. Okay.
Did I just block myself in?
Yes, I think you did.
That's very
Let's
unfortunate.
see. Campers. Move from one dot to an adjacent one. Cannot end their turn on the same, but you can move through it.
So let's just go.
You cannot pass or remain on a corpse token unless you have a shovel to play.
That's a corpse.
Well, that's a corpse token, but that's also my second movement.
Right, so you're ending on the corpse. If you discover a corpse, you have to go to an adjacent spot.
Oh, okay.
You uncover the corpse and you flee in terror.
Ah!
Okay.
Sounds about right.
All right.
Yep, that's
David's move.
Alright. So blue.
So chat, I was thinking about going in this direction here, but I'm having second thoughts about that. Because I could go in this direction here instead. Like there to there to there.
1, 2.
Okay.
We'll have
Round.
to see.
Kick it over. I got
Running
some
shoes.
boots.
Nice.
I got some booties. Steve might want to go for a jog.
a brisk walk.
So that's my first move. That's going to be my second move.
I'm-
If I kick the boots, I move 2 more.
You move one more.
one
the
more.
only person who moves 2 more for using boots is the one with the special ability.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll drop the token, but kick it over and move there.
Okay. You're there now. Is that everybody? It's my move?
That is your move, sir.
All right, so chat, I think I'm going to go from here to here. Doing this
I
at
got
an
it,
angle,
never
but I'm
mind.
there now.
Did you get it?
I'll get it eventually.
Oh, I should have
we'll
revealed the
remember.
token. Sorry. When I reveal my location, I put a token in an adjacent space to my reveal.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's a perfectly safe
You
way
leave
to
a
go.
clue, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey guys, don't worry. There's some
He just makes a giant
There's some
circle.
sneakers here. It's fine.
some sweet new kicks. They've been wanting those new
The
Yeezys.
numbers on Andy's map or on our map? Because I can't see the
Yeah, there's numbers on the map.
So let me bring this up for you guys to see. The numbered spaces are the spaces I move to, the killer, and the white dots are the ones that they
There's
can
a
move
lot
onto.
of them, and they're really small. So yeah, I don't know if we would be able to show them really well.
Even with the
unfortunately.
new
Even with
overhead.
the new camera.
How many turns have we moved? 4?
4.
We are on turn 5 now.
It's over in this area.
We're starting on turn
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
My turn.
It is your turn. Turn 5.
I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Okay.
Make your way that way.
Me.
Yes.
I have a key to this cabin right here.
Oh, yeah.
So-
The awkward part of this.
All right, so I'm gonna move Kelly first.
I've been trying to make my way in this direction.
Let's maybe gonna go nah, and then we're gonna go yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing that I want to do.
Yeah, it sure is.
And then
where would Jack like to go?
Jack is going to, upon also seeing this corpse over here, goes,
You
oh.
should do these in the other order. Jack goes first.
What?
No, Kelly goes first. She's
you're
yellow.
right. Yellow, then green. I'm sorry.
I did it backwards the last
Yeah,
turn.
okay. No, you're good.
So he goes, oh God, and then
Oh,
he's
that
just
would be
going
an
to run.
awesome idea to have a little magnet
That way.
to move around on the mini map. Yeah, that is
Oh,
a really
yeah.
good idea. I mean, the only
Just
reason
put,
the numbers
metal
matter
on the back
more
here. Yeah.
for tracking where Andy is.
Yeah.
But he can always point to you guys on the mini map where he is to correspond to the big map, because there are shapes you can make out. For us, we're moving on the little dots, and it doesn't really matter like which little dot we're on.
I have moved, so it is.
I am thinking.
Okay. All right.
Wow. I believe in you. I want to move somewhat out of your way.
Yeah, because I'm moving towards that cabin.
Yep. You just can't end 1, 2, 1, 2. So I want to be out of that spot. So I can move here. And we'll be fine.
Yeah, and I can come around.
And I also have an escape route if some horrendous person.
Did Steve already move?
Steve. Steve is going to move toward 107, 2 dots.
107. Bump bump.
Yeah.
Okay. I am currently here, which is this space right there. So
So Dave shared a song with us in.
Yeah.
Was it in the Discord
I'm
that you
gonna
shared
move
that?
over here.
Yes.
That is about
I
Jason.
don't think I'm gonna get there in time.
Very catchy.
But if I head this way,
Very
maybe
Got that
I
like
can
sort of was it
do
retro
some
wave
stuff
outrun
around
sort of
there.
aesthetic?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go from here to here.
80s synth type
So
really going
Chad,
on.
there is a game I want to play.
Oh yeah,
Laser Rider.
Laser Riders. Okay, I have made my move. Next turn, at the
desperate
end of
to
this
play
turn,
it.
I will be revealing where I was 3 turns ago.
All right.
Sounds
My turn.
fantastic.
Yes.
Boom.
Well, you'd be a little bit up. That's a big, yeah.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
no.
She's
Okay.
good.
Yep.
She knows what she's doing.
They're
Okay.
Do you have boots?
No.
No, she's got a shovel.
Shovel.
I get when I have a shovel to cover up a corpse, and if I remove a corpse token, I can move one more dot.
It's very possible
Because
that
I'm brave.
it's very possible he could also be going for the corpse to get more power-ups.
Yeah. Might be.
All right, so I'm gonna
I'm
move.
too far away from that corpse to reasonably go to it, so.
I'm going to move Kelly here. Gonna go like that, and up like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Kelly's out to disprove, so that makes sense character-wise for Kelly.
Yep.
Well, even if you have an axe, can't you like break into a cabin or something?
I do. Yep. If I have the axe, I can break into a cabin, and then you guys can't use it. And if I break into 2 cabins, there's a secret passage I can use between the 2 of them.
Like the conservatory to the study.
Yes.
Just
Conservatory to the lounge.
And you have to move
Found
the 2
motor's
squares,
dead.
or can you
Never chat.
forfeit movement?
Clue for me is
The
like.
secret passage counts
See, I
as a
should feel
move.
ashamed.
No,
I
I
told
mean
you
for us.
I did a play.
Oh,
in
you
high
can't
school.
forfeit. Yeah, you have to move.
I know.
I should have had that one
But
committed
wait,
memory.
You should've.
Jack didn't move
Oh,
yet.
I haven't
Yeah.
moved Jack. Sorry, got caught up in clue references. There we go.
Okay, that's where Jack is.
That's he's checking things. I don't like that.
No, I don't like that either.
1, 2.
So 1 + 1 + 2 + 1.
1, 2, and here's the yellow key.
That's the brown key.
Brown key.
Yeah. Huh? Oh. Jack, hurry
Womp
up.
womp.
I got my own key. Weird.
You
Alright.
just blocked like my faster path to the.
My move.
Okay.
Nah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be 2 turns no matter what.
So I'm going to move and then reveal where I was 3 turns ago.
This will help us.
But this may also reveal something else.
That's not worrisome at
'Cause
all.
I am here. If I move here, something happens. So that you guys can see,
I'm not a horror movie fan.
I am
admit.
there. I'm going
It's
to
not
go
my thing.
there,
Not my thing.
and a thing will happen.
I don't know. I guess I prefer like ghosts.
And now I reveal where
Like
I
I said, not my
was
thing.
at the
I
end
kinda
of
would
turn
prefer, like,
3.
something weird going on.
At the end of turn
Not just
3,
like-
I was here. And a clue appears
Malcolm wants
on
to
the
know what our
board.
favorite type of killer is in
There.
horror movies.
Ooh, favorite type of killer? I'm a Freddy guy. I like a killer which makes bad puns and plays with nightmares.
That's
Freddy has always been my thing.
that is thoroughly understandable about you.
Okay.
I have a feeling I'm dead. Blue is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I also, in the course of my movement, jumped over Jack. Jack is deceased. There is a corpse on the board here.
Sorry, Jack.
You know, that would have been a useful thing to maybe
Sorry.
inform us on. Does the key that he was carrying also
Oh, yes, that
drop?
drops on an adjacent space.
As you die, you go
Falls off your corpse.
throw the key
Yep.
off.
Well,
Oh, and wait. Something else happens when I kill somebody. Special moves of the maniac. Murderous rage. After the maniac commits a murder, he can move again.
Oops.
So I just committed a murder. So I'm going to move one more time. Where should I move, chat?
Didn't you commit a murder?
No, the
Oh,
other
just
that
happened.
was just a regular old corpse that we just came
I'm going to
across.
move up here. So I just went from there to there. Can you see this, chat?
Yeah.
From there to there.
Poor Jack.
Now I'm going to move
Poor Matt
this
Mercer.
way. So I'm there.
Can I see Jack?
So I need to write small.
Psycho
but-
killer. Kiss, kiss, safe.
he's at 79.
Better run, 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 run.
Run, run, run away.
Okay. Yes, copyright claims, all the copyright claims.
Oh, we're gonna get muted.
I think
fine.
singing ourselves is transformative enough that it's not
It's
going
an
to...
auto mute. It looks for recognizable music, but I don't
Well,
know if that
don't
one's
worry, I think we're
recognizable.
so
I think we're
off-pitch.
fine.
Somebody
It's
check
fine.
the VOD and see if that gets muted.
Is it my turn?
It is. Let's move
Sweet.
to
Yeah.
turn 7.
I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Okay?
Yep.
Kelly. Knowing what you now know,
Knowing that you know that he knows that we know that he knows that we know.
That's one move.
No, that's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I do kind of like that, like, your paths are very meandering in this.
Yeah, you do go all
They
over
are
the
not
place.
straight lines.
Okay.
Like, some of them are, like this one here, but also then this is so far out along the road that it's not as, like, the shorter the path.
So I
the
can
more
backtrack
convoluted it is.
now, right?
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
can't.
you just can't go
backtrack
forward
in the
and then
same,
back.
Excellent.
Yeah, within the same turn.
That
you
works
cannot backtrack.
perfectly. And Brown is
and
going to get the
Steve.
heck out of Dodge.
Breathing, breathless, heaving breaths.
Flames.
Yeah.
Flames on the side of my
face.
face.
Okay, now it's my turn again.
I hated her
Whoa.
so much.
All right, I am. Let's see. I am currently here.
Now I gotta watch Clue again. What a chore.
Who are you? I'm the butler.
I buttle.
What do you do?
I
All right.
buttles.
I am going to use my axe.
No.
Ka-chow!
Oh no.
Chop, chop, chop.
What?
Do we know which one you chopped?
Yes. And now I.
It's the yellow cabin.
I mean, I was.
So the cabins, so that you guys in chat can see, the cabins have two sides. One side is the lit side. That's when the campers get into it. One side is the
Oh, that's what
dark
these little
side.
red marks are for. Is
So
that's where the
I
card
can,
goes.
now that I've opened the cabin, I can either go through this secret passage if I open another cabin, or just pass straight through the cabin to one of the numbers on the other side. So you can see from where I am. Actually, I have to move first, I think. I'm adjacent to... I think I have to move first and then open the cabin, so... But I'm still doing that. I'm going to go to here.
We're going to go with he's at 47.
And then ka-chow!
Right.
And this just goes right over the map there, and you can see... Oops. If you guys had opened it, spaces 47, 29, 15, and 30 would all be lit up, and I would have to reveal myself to pass through them. But right now, they are dark, and now I can get from here, or from here to here, from here to there. Those three spaces are, and this space, are adjacent.
Gotcha.
So it opens up my movement considerably. That is my move.
All right.
Start of turn 8.
Boom, boom. I have the blue key,
Yep.
so I now get to go into the blue cabin.
So the blue cabin unlocks. The lights turn on around it. And on your next turn, you could move into the cabin.
Yes.
Travis, you still have one surviving
Kelly.
character. You get a clue.
It's a
What'd you get?
corpse.
It's a bear trap.
Oh, are you placing it? Okay.
That's a good choice.
Okay.
Running. Throw it behind me.
Too bad you
Discover
can't,
bear
look,
trap
a
too bad you
bear
can't like
trap.
chuck it over there.
Set it.
Yep.
Throw it.
All right. Jason's turn.
Too bad he
That-
can't like
That blue
jump
cabin
at
is
it and
now
just
open.
like popping it. Alright, wood doink. Let's get in there.
Yep, that's perfectly valid. Jason has survived the chapter. Yeah.
Did you?
He moved through you. He didn't step on.
Okay,
he,
so I can
he
move
started
him
here
into it.
and goes
Gotcha,
1, 2.
okay.
So Jason is now in the cabin. This means I cannot win this chapter by killing you all.
Because at
I
least
can't
one
kill
person
somebody
is
who's in a
surviving.
cabin in this chapter.
Oh
In
darn.
future chapters, I could kill
Yeah.
somebody inside a cabin.
1,
Yeah,
2.
there's no. Yeah.
Okay? And now it's my turn. So I am here. I believe that the correct move, let's look at the board. I believe that the correct move is to head this way. So I could go here.
I
don't know if
Jack has
chat
a
can see
whistle.
this.
You know, in case he gets
See,
into
I
trouble.
could go from here
We all
to
heard it
there.
when he died.
Or I could go
Toot, toot.
from here to here.
The rest of us in
But
camp.
I think
Oh
this is the way to
no!
go.
Jack's in trouble.
That's like
And then maybe this
the
way.
whistle that you're using, the toot
What do you think,
toot.
Chad?
That's like
I'm
that's
going
like
this
the old
way.
like
I'm going to
wooden
there.
train whistles.
You can make a good approximation of one of those with a paper towel
All right,
tube and some
I have
wax
made
paper.
my move. It is turn 9.
Things you learned as a children's
At the
library.
end of this turn, I will be revealing where I was at the end of turn 6.
Not that I can see. I don't
What's
think any
the
of us can
question?
stave off a murder. At least not in
Not
chapter
in this
1.
chapter. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you stave it off is by getting into a cabin and being safe.
Yeah. We're all still like naive campers at this stage where we're like, oh my god.
That's
what's
right. You
going on?
arrived in
Oh my
camp
God."
and you discovered that the 2 people who hired you to come here are murdered viciously. And now you're racing to get into the cabins and turn on the lights. So it is your turn, Bill.
Was this one of the turns that you need to reveal where
At
you
the
were?
end of this turn.
Yeah,
The end of this turn.
round.
Yes.
Oh, you just advanced that. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
I am now in a cabin.
All right, so 2 people are safe. No more people can fit in this cabin now.
So yeah, that cabin is closed.
Travis.
Yellow cabin isn't available, but that's okay because the yellow key was with the guy who died. So
Who got wicked murdered, dude.
hella murdered.
There to
2,
there.
1, 2.
How murdered was he? Hella murdered.
Hella.
2.
He's only a little murdered. Just a tiny bit.
I'm not dead yet.
Wafer thin murder.
Well, Jason's safe, so I will move 1, 2.
Okay.
Okay. Did Jason? Oh, Jason's safe. Yes. Sorry.
Jason
Right,
is safe.
Huh. He's safe.
Jason and Bill are gonna
So I am
just chill out
now
together.
here.
Oh
Bill-
God, is that?
Bill's not up for
I am
talking
now
because
here.
he doesn't dialogue.
That's such cool acts.
It's
I like murder and stuff.
It'd be difficult for me to get
Jay and Silent
here,
Bill.
but
I-
I can
I use my
continue
axe
in
for
this direction. I think from here I want to go there.
My axe is tool piece.
So I go there, and I reveal where I was at the end of turn 6. At the
Yeah.
end of turn 6, I was at space 63 over here.
My goodness.
And a clue appears
Oh yeah, we'll totally get
there.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah, I'm
clues
going for
stay
that.
on the board between chapters. So
Oh.
those clues will still be there on chapter 2 if we
Nice.
continue to play. Which we may choose to do, I don't know.
You may. You're
Reasonable
so murdered. Oh my god. Like, so murdered.
So
All right, so
Bill's
you're
not
safe.
moving anymore,
Yep.
right?
I'm
So-
safe.
That person is dead, so where did you move? You went.
I went across 51 here.
You're safe.
Yep, you're dead.
Gotcha.
I fooled you.
And we know he's not in like one of these spaces because
Yeah.
one that's pretty far away from there, and
Yeah.
He like Hulk jumped across the lake.
yeah.
Well, he can walk across,
can
the,
walk
lake,
across the lake.
but I think he has to walk at the dots, maybe.
Yeah.
So I am here.
Do you have to go from the dock, Sandy, if you go across the lake?
Yes. So, or well, from adjacent spaces. So I
Yeah.
can go from here.
But you
to
can't like
there.
go from like here
Right.
to here. You
Yeah,
have to go
I have
from
to follow
here
the dotted
to,
lines.
Like here, yeah.
I do find it weird that I don't know that the slasher wouldn't just be able to just indiscriminately
from
just
the
walk
beach.
in wherever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here.
Like needs to specifically enter from a dock.
Well, you know, he likes to be able to
Games
take a running
don't
leap.
always
Still
make
observing
sense.
camp etiquette.
All right,
He was with the
that
camper.
is the end of that. Yeah, that's right.
He was a camper here, so he still follows certain
Turn 10.
rules.
Or I'm sorry, was that was turn 10?
Like he walks on the path.
I just moved, so now it's turn 11.
Yeah.
And
just ate, so-
unlock it.
Unlock it. Yep.
Just ate
That
with that
is
murder, so you
the
know
green
you don't go in
building?
the water 30 minutes.
You are
I think that goes the other way.
85. There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
So you are standing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zoinks!
Just gonna skedaddle in
Yeah,
there and
one and
get
then
in
into
there.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Another cabin is revealed.
Oh man, Steve is safe. He's just alone with his guitar. The what he always wanted to be.
jam.
He's gonna have
Turn.
all that inspiration from these.
Oh, I have to move.
So I'm
Horrendous.
not officially safe yet, right?
Right, but
He could just.
a lot of the numbered
There.
spaces around you are lit, so
Unless he.
I'm going to go
60 on
to here.
84. Or 67. Or 98. Except
I'm
he
going to go there.
went from over here
and-
to over here. So
Yeah, that's my turn. You get one turn. You go into
Yeah.
a cabin.
Yeah.
Everybody who made it into a cabin survives.
Rip, Jack.
yeah, you have a
And
spork.
if we continue on to the next game, I start here, which is where I currently am.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
So
Especially since it's 3.
now we
you know.
count
Yeah.
revealed corpses, or actually we reveal anything that hasn't been revealed, but you guys uncovered everything.
Yeah, the
You
only
don't
things
reveal
left are these
clues.
clues.
Yeah.
We looked in all the tents. We were very efficient.
There are 2 corpses, and there are 5 surviving or 4
Yep,
surviving
2 corpses,
campers.
everything's fine.
So there are 2 more campers than corpses, which means you guys get salvation points.
Yay! We're saved.
I don't need salvation. I just need my guitar.
So you may look at 1 clue for each salvation point.
Nice.
We get to what? Collect?
So because you guys had more survivors than there were corpses, you get to look at clues. There are 4 survivors and 2 corpses, so you get to look at 2 clues. There's only 2 clues
There are
on the
2
board,
clues on the board,
so
so
you reveal what those 2 clues
a
are.
lantern there and some shoes.
So now, if we choose to continue on to the next chapter, the people who got killed
Yeah.
get replaced. So we get a new green character.
Hey, sorry guys, am I late to camp?
That's pretty much exactly what it is.
I missed the bus.
The new
Hey guys, what I missed?
So do you want to be Sam or Alice?
Let's see that. I'm just going based off of portraits here.
Yeah.
The hey guys, what I miss is definitely that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's definitely Sam.
So here comes Sam. Hey guys!
Can I see Alice?
Oh, I had to catch
Yeah.
the season finale at a critical role.
Sam shows up on one of those spaces with a meeple there. So he arrives at the bus station
In a VW bus.
at the beginning of the next chapter. And Jack is just dead.
So Jack is dead. I guess if I could see Sam,
Oh, what did I just do with Sam?
you put it in the pile.
Oh, why'd I do that? Here.
He didn't want me to have another ability.
I guess Sam gets a clue, too.
You get a shovel.
So go ahead and grab yourself a shovel.
And ours replenish or no?
So
What's your ability? What's Sam's special ability?
Suspicious. After using a shovel token, he can reveal 1 clue token to all players from anywhere on the map.
I feel like there should be more ways to get clues on the board.
Yeah.
I reveal a clue every time I reveal myself.
Yeah.
But there must be other ways. I must have missed other ways to get clues.
You know, Sam, he came to Camp Apache just to have a good time.
I came here to have a good time and I'm feeling so attacked right now.
It's just
That's legit what this game is.
Yeah, it just says whenever the maniac reveals his location because of the round numbers, he places a pawn.
So it turns into a zombie movie. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual expansion involves.
Oh, I should have used my other ability.
They carry
Oh, wow.
over, I think.
They do carry over, but since we're only doing 2 chapters, it would have made sense for me to use it. The other 2 abilities I had left over were Shadow. Shadow allows me, instead of revealing my current location when I reveal an adjacent location or current. So, for example, if I was where my token is right now, and I was forced to reveal there, I could reveal in any of the adjacent spaces. The other thing I have is Plot Twist. It's this hand coming up out of the ground. Plot Twist gives me an extra turn after the end of the round. So I should have used my Plot Twist to move 1 more space, but it's way too late now. So, I don't know, do you guys want to do another chapter? It's kind of late.
Yeah.
It's almost 9 o'clock.
I think so here's my suggestion.
Yeah.
I think we should take a photo of the board and like keep the board state.
Okay.
And at some point we can play it again
Sure.
and play the next chapter.
Whether that's next week or sometime down
Yeah.
the road.
So next week we actually have a poll up.
We'll
Yeah,
finish it up during Extra Life.
we could definitely do
I'm
that.
going to close this up.
I don't
How do you guys
know
feel
if
about, like-
You
anybody's...
guys don't know where I am.
I don't know when I'll be here during Extra Life. I have a child to watch during those hours.
I mean, Extra Life is a 25-hour marathon, so there may be a time when
There
we
may
can
be a
come and
window
do,
somewhere.
like, an hour to play another chapter of this game.
By a child, I mean, my daughter.
Yeah,
Not
your
just any
child,
kid.
not just a random child.
Whose child is this?
So Amanda, you're archiving the board state.
Yeah.
So basically, if we continue on to chapter 2, what happens in the next chapter is the sun rises and you guys start to hunt me. So everybody starts in the locations they're already in. On every 3rd turn, on these turns when I reveal myself, instead of revealing where I was 3 turns ago, I reveal where I am now. This is now.
This is now.
So you guys know more immediately where I am, and the objective in the 2nd turn is for you guys to jump over my token, thus killing me, and you toss my corpse back in the lake, because why would an immortal killer, done and done. And
We're good.
Yeah, let's just throw him back into the lake from whence he came. Certainly,
Hey,
he
Andy,
wouldn't
Yeah.
come back
Do you
a
want to
second
take a picture
time.
of yours with your camera?
I don't need to, it's a piece of paper. I can take the
Oh,
piece
that's
of
right.
paper
You can
and
just take that with you.
yeah.
Never mind.
This 8-foot Goliath barbarian
So,
will totally drown
Malcolm
underwater.
has a good idea where they should have an expansion where the killer gets the powers to reanimate corpses, so that then the
Ooh.
corpses can
There
switch
is an
teams.
expansion. There's
Well, I
an
looked it up.
expansion that comes out this month. Yeah.
So the expansion is Return to Camp Apache.
Okay.
It lets you play with up to 7 players because you not only have the maniac, you also have a demon.
Oh, damn.
A demonic power that is going to be awoken by the horrible massacre that happens at Camp Apache.
That demon's woke.
Very woke demon. So yeah, 2 supernatural homicidal entities to fight. Will the maniac stop the demon, or will they work together to slaughter their mortal enemies? Will the marshal be able to stop the horror again? It's time to go back to Camp Apache.
Because, after, heinous murders at a place, I just want to go back.
Of course.
I mean,
who doesn't?
It's always my goal to return to the scene
Well, I like
of a
that
crime that I escaped from.
I like that they, in the flavor for each of the characters, explain why they've come to the camp.
I mean, they're flimsy reasons.
Well, yeah.
Bill came to the camp because he loves the outdoors. There's lots of other outdoors, Bill. You don't have to come back to Camp Apache.
It's a nice camp, Brent.
In chapter 3,
It's
so
a-
in
it's a-
chapter 2,
it's a good camp ball.
if the players successfully murder the killer,
Yeah.
the person who killed him, who jumps over his token, transforms into the chosen
Chosen One, right.
Right. In chapter 3, the killer's objective is to kill the chosen one, and everybody else's objective is to throw themselves in front of him to stop him.
Sacrifice yourself. Yeah.
And then in chapter 4, it switches back around to the players hunting the killer again to finally end the plague. And I think
The
that
super final
only
chapter
the chosen
this time,
one
it's
can
for
kill the
serious.
killer in the last chapter.
Gotcha.
So everybody else is trying to hound the killer. There's like
I
an
love
extra
that
move.
it has the different plot beats.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's a fun game, and
It is
you
a
know
fun
you could do like we did, play a single chapter. It has instructions for each chapter on how to jump into that
How to
chapter.
start there.
Yep, how to start on that chapter. Like the
I would
setup
assume
is a
that
little
like
different.
there's additional clues laid out in as if.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
But I do like the persistence from one game,
Yeah.
one chapter to the next. Yes,
Chapter
David.
4, if a normal camper passes over the maniac,
Everybody
the
runs towards
maniac reveals his position, and the predestined and all other campers who heard the screams of alarm move one space instantly.
Yeah.
He's here!
Who won chapter 1? Well,
You guys definitely won.
We did.
With 4 survivors, I did very poorly
Oh
on
man,
that.
I'm sorry you lost power, DG. Yeah, we all got into cabins. So
everybody except Jack.
we have a cabin over here that Bill and who's the blue character?
Bill and Jason.
Bill and Jason.
Jason.
Because Bill's feeling super safe with Jason in that cabin, but Bill's
Yeah.
got an axe, so everything's fine. Kelly got herself into the cabin over here, so Kelly's doing okay. And Steve got into the cabin over here. Unfortunately,
Matt
we
Mercer.
did lose
Yeah,
poor
Jack.
Matt Mercer, Jack.
Got killed.
Jack got killed. But now we've got a new camper who missed, the beginning of camp. He's just gonna pop up, and he's gonna show up here, where there's a little VW bus on the board to show us that campers are always arriving at Camp Apache. Always the first day of camp.
I wonder if the expansion makes use of this doorway over here.
I think it must.
Yeah, in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Like
There seems to be very little reason to explore here otherwise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually think it looks like some of these corner things have like that one might have something you could do. It's got like the greenhouses or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's old Camp Apache. That's,
And
that's
this,
the previous.
there's a body over here. There is a legit a corpse on the ground.
Can
in
we
this
count
corner
that
of the
corpse?
board. No, we cannot.
Aw.
But yeah, I kind of want to spend a little time just like examining the camp on the board because it does have a lot of little details and stuff that I think are really funny. So yeah, 4 of us got into cabins, and the killer was here 3 turns ago. He did get Jack. We have Sam.
And I
coming
did
in.
manage to smash in the door of a cabin.
Yeah.
So if I can smash in another door,
He has
I
taken
get a
over the
secret
yellow
passage.
cabin. If he can smash in the door of one of the other cabins, like the red cabin, he could.
I think I
going
might get the red cabin by default at the end of
Because
the
we didn't
chapter.
get
I'm
into
not
it?
positive on that. I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, we should
Reading
go
the
for red
instructions
cabin.
is hard.
Anyway.
Now we actually maybe have time before
Yeah,
next
to
time
look
we
at the
play this
instructions.
too.
Yeah.
Read the instructions a little more, maybe.
But that was so
Exactly,
much fun.
DG doll.
I-
We now know that there's a killer in the camp. Not that we
Obviously-
didn't already know.
Yeah.
I need to do a better job if I'm playing the killer, planning and like misdirecting
Yeah.
and using my abilities and using the spaces.
We did take photos. It's almost 9. It's like an hour per chapter. So
Yeah.
we're gonna call it a night for this right now. But we did take pictures of the board state. So what we're gonna do is I took photos. So we're going to at some point do a bonus stream.
And I'll preserve
maybe
my-
during
My
Extra
page
Life.
here.
maybe some other time. Next week, we'll be playing some other
And
stuff.
hide it from
Yeah, later stream for
Yeah.
that. But we definitely do want to keep playing it. I would love to play it all the way through. I would love to get a hold of the expansion and play the sort of second game to that return to Camp Apache. But yeah, we saved the board state, so
Yeah.
we'll be able to come back to it.
You can start
and
putting stuff
start
away.
from
There's
where we
baggies
were.
to put all the things in.
And yeah, if you can't catch it, the VOD will be up.
Seems
We'll
like
have
there's
it
way
in
too
one
many
time.
baggies for the have
Yeah, we'll do
little-
chapter 2 on a later stream. I am going to post in chat the survey for next week.
Yep.
This is the survey to take if you want to determine what we're going to play next Friday, the 20th. Currently winning is actually the option that I would really like to try, which is 3 small card
Yeah.
games. So we would play Gloom, we would play Murder of Crows, and we would play Dark Stories with the chat, which would be a lot
Yeah.
of fun. You guys would get to participate.
I think Dark
in
Stories with chat would be super cool. That would be really fun. And DG Del, we
They
definitely
gave us a lot of baggies. There's 4
we
baggies
definitely
here.
We'll have the
Way
VOD
too
up
many.
for this, so you'll be able to go back and check
I guess
it out.
one baggie. There's
and
5
take a look at
baggies because
chapter
there's
one.
a baggie for the
We had fun.
lights.
And
We
they
definitely
couldn't
had a
do
good
that
time.
with the other
And
ones.
hopefully, I couldn't really watch it because I didn't have the
There we go.
stream visually up. But hopefully the new camera is a little better than the old camera.
Yeah, they
was
weren't
for the
able to
overhead.
read the numbers, I guess.
The numbers are really tiny.
Yeah,
They are
and-
really small. Like the board has a lot going
Do we
on.
wanna
I think like
chuck the
if
boat
we'd
in
been
there too,
playing
I guess?
synthesis with the new camera, you would have been able to like make out a
Murder
lot of the
Bomb?
stuff instead of it being blurry. It's just that the numbers on this board are that much smaller.
Way too many baggies.
Billy boy.
Yeah.
Billy Bones.
And way too big of baggies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, put
Yeah, we
my.
got a new
Yeah.
overhead
Well,
camera,
just
which
stick
we're
'em in
very,
there,
very
whatever.
happy about.
Yeah, by the construct of this particular board layout,
Yeah.
maybe that wasn't maybe
It
this is the
was-
best
didn't make
board
the
to
best
showcase
use
it,
of it.
but
Yeah.
But you can definitely, the overhead camera is definitely a higher.
Just on your piece of paper, write extra move.
busy
And
downstairs.
axe
You-
used.
Friday Night
Oh,
Magic.
okay.
Always.
Yeah, it's definitely
Like on the-
Boots and axe
We've got
used.
Yep.
some draft going on.
Tonight actually feels kind of tame in comparison.
Yeah, it's not nearly as noisy as it sometimes is,
Yeah.
which is nice. I mean, it's nice.
Well, there's a big tournament tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a big tournament this weekend, so
I think that's everything off of it, right?
Tournament that you're holding here,
Yeah.
or is that just something local?
No, here.
it's a Grand Prix.
PTQ.
the PPTQ,
Pro,
the
Pro
Pro
Tour
Tour.
qualifier.
Yeah.
Because I knew they just had the event in Providence.
Yes, GP
Yep, that
Providence
was-
just happened.
That's where these fantastic items that
Yeah.
are going
Right.
up for
Really cool
for
stuff
giveaway
Extra
came
Life.
from. I love this
So bored.
this Obi-Wan conundrum. Let me just completely cover David so you can't even see him.
No, it's Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan has joined us to play, right?
Oh man, some gorgeous art.
Gotta get
and
you
this is
the,
only
the
some.
lightsaber from
Oh, there's
last
the
year.
other pencil. This is only some of the stuff that we got.
I actually
That's
almost
Extra
won
Life.
a lightsaber. Didn't win it though.
Almost doesn't
I
count.
had a chance to win that and a Boba Fett blaster. Didn't.
Ooh.
Well,
God, this is gorgeous.
yeah.
RPG
So this
group.
Amanda's looking at our avatar of woe that we have. This is amazing.
Oh, that
Whoa.
avatar.
We're gonna have so many things to give away during Extra Life.
Yeah.
I'm happy about that. I feel like some of them maybe we should set instead of as giveaways, give them randomly to people when we hit benchmarks.
Yeah, I think so.
So if we reach
We'll come up with some ideas.
$1,000, somebody's gonna get as a door prize
Yeah.
a piece of artwork or something like that.
Like anyone who's donated gets a chance at like any amount.
Man, Extra Life, it's gonna be
Yeah.
amazing.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exhausting.
Oh yeah, I'm tired just thinking about
It's
it.
going to be 25 hours.
Exactly.
It's gonna be
Yep.
fantastic.
And it's no longer going to be Cumberland Free Coffee Month.
Oh no. We need free
Oh
coffee.
dear.
That's right. We
Didn't
usually
someone
have.
bring a box of Joe? last
Yeah,
year?
we had a
Couple
box of
boxes
Joe.
Starbucks.
And it helps.
And people make dunks runs.
Yep.
We have our folks who sort of go out and get coffee for everybody.
There's a bunch of people who run out and get coffee when the sun comes up.
Yeah, it's
and
like,
you realize
oh, look,
how
it's
tired you
dawn.
are because you've been here until the sun rose.
There's something about it that I find it fairly easy to stay up super, super late. It's when the sun rises, it's like, oh no. Oh no.
Yeah,
I've made a
too
bad
late.
choice.
Too late.
Yeah, a lot is going to be Twitch streamed, Malcolm. We are hoping to be streaming as much as we possibly can.
Yep. We'll have
we've got some
games
plans.
all 25 hours.
Yeah, we're going to have
plus
something
waffles.
going on it every time. Yeah, Andy's going to make waffles. It's going to be awesome. We're probably going to stream the big werewolf game that we do in like the middle of the night.
Yep. Midnight or 1 a.m.
Derek runs a big, like 30-plus person game of werewolf. We basically get everyone who's in the store starts playing or
Yep.
observing it, which is fantastic. And we play Ultimate Werewolf, so it's got like the extra roles, like the werewolf cub and the seer and the bodyguard and the prince and things like that. But then we're going to have other games going on up here. We may do a chapter of Last Friday for that.
I would love to do that.
So yeah, we'll come up with some good stuff. I usually pick one of my many Lego kits that I have
Yeah.
and build that during it because it's something I can focus on. So I may do that on camera at some point. So yeah, we're gonna.
I'm
have
going to try and do a
lots
time
and
lapse
lots
of the
stuff.
Lego build.
Yeah, the time lapse of the Lego build. We did that one year and it worked out really well. It was a lot of fun. That was the year I did the helicarrier, which I didn't finish that year. And well, I finished it, but I didn't finish it at the
During the,
I
I
had
think
to do the last
a
one.
3,000 piece kit is too many, even for Extra Life.
I finished the Sandcrawler, and that wasn't
Did you finish
3,000.
it? No.
The Sandcrawler I finished here.
Oh, okay.
And I finished the Batcave, the classic Batcave last year.
That was so cool.
That
We
was
need
a
to
lot
get
of
the new Batcave.
Yeah, I need 3 Batcaves because I have the regular Batcave and then I have the classic Batcave. Anyway, yeah,
Anyway.
we are going to stream as much as we possibly can. We're going to
Yep.
have a lot of stuff going on. We have 25 hours to film, and we will find games and other entertainment to fill as much of that as we possibly can.
Yeah, I think we learned some lessons last year. We had one game that lasted about 4 hours up in the loft, and I
Yeah,
feel
we
like that
played-
sort of bogged things
We had some
down.
folks playing Diplomacy, and it's not as great a streaming game as some other things might be. So,
And also
yeah.
for somebody to come in on that, like in the middle of a stream,
yeah,
you know,
it's hard to just pick that up. So,
Yeah.
we'll come up with some good stuff to film and have going on for you guys live, and we'll also try to be filming some other stuff to put up
Yep,
on YouTube.
I'm gonna grab some interviews and stuff. We're also going to be recording audio interviews for our
We're
podcast.
gonna interview for the podcast while we're really tired.
Hey, that's what I did during PAX
It'll
last
be
year.
like
It
a
worked out
PAX
great.
podcast.
It was one of my
PAX
favorite
cast.
podcasts.
Yeah, where he forgot me. He
Yeah,
forgot
I'm
I
sorry about
existed.
an analysis on sleep deprivation.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, we get really tired. We get really, really punchy. I get super punchy when I'm tired. I laugh very easily. And I
In
get cold.
other streaming news, I think we've pretty much solidly said that Black Friday we're going to be playing, what is it, the new Ixalan.
Oh, yeah, we're going to play Explorers of Ixalan on Black Friday.
Yeah,
Which is the Friday
Which is-
after Thanksgiving. So, yeah.
that's the date that it hits Street, so.
We're really pretty excited about that because even if you're not like a big Magic player, it's one of those things like Arch Enemy and Plane Chase that aren't like a typical Magic game. It's you're playing with Magic decks, but there's another objective to playing, and this one is you're uncovering tiles on a map to try and reach the center. And
Yeah, it's got a
reach
bunch
the,
of hex tiles, and you pay mana to
the
reveal
Golden
them.
City. In the
I
middle
saw
of the map.
Christmas stuff up already.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should just leave this set dressing up all year. It's so lovely.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like Halloween-ness.
Yeah, can we get past Thanksgiving before? Will we see the Christmas stuff out?
Get beyond
We'll-
Thunderdome.
Yeah, we have to get beyond Thunderdome before Christmas. Christmas Dome.
Who
Who runs Christmas Town?
I feel like we should play Letters to Santa at some point
We
in
should.
December.
Yeah.
But that's December. That's a ways away.
Yeah, we'll figure out December later. For
I
now,
have enough trouble just thinking ahead to next week.
Yeah, for now, the poll is up. If you haven't voted in the poll, yeah, Santa Blaster, yeah.
On Guy Fawkes
So with
Day,
a
we
little-
should
with a
play
little elf.
Pachinko
Sitting up.
Ooh.
or Plinko or whatever. Called.
So yeah, we've got the poll up. If you haven't voted in it, vote in the poll for what we'll do next week. And then the week after that, we'll play something else.
Yeah. I think the week after that, we'll play a Cthulhu game.
Yes.
And we'll put up a
Something
list
to
of
do.
different Cthulhu games in the poll.
Something Eldritch.
And you guys can
tentacles.
choose what Cthulhu game we play.
It is the same poll from last week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
As
It's the same poll.
because this week was predetermined, in that we definitely knew we were going to be playing last Friday. So it's a 2-week long poll.
Yeah, we put the poll up early to give people time to really consider what they wanted.
If you wanted to cheat,
Okay.
DG Dell, you could
Just
create another
20
login.
incognito tabs.
Sock puppets
Yeah.
and just log in and take the poll over and over.
And we'll just have to succumb to his whim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every
yeah,
single week.
exactly.
We'll just play what you want.
With ballot stuffing.
Anyways,
So yeah,
We shouldn't give our audience any ideas.
I'm tired,
I'm tired too.
and we have a drive tomorrow.
Thank you.
We're going to a wedding.
Enjoy that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Andy and I have a bit of a drive and a wedding, and
See my grandfather who's visiting.
we'll see like all your family.
Yeah, aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
So
Anyways,
yeah, you guys have a good weekend.
yeah, thanks for joining us. As always, it's been a pleasure. Next week, we'll play something else spooky,
Yeah,
and it'll be fun.
Spooktober.
Bye,
next time.
everybody.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.